Hello everybody, my name is David. Thank you for watching today's Q&A videos. This is part 2 of my question and answer video where I'm answering everyone's questions from the last Q&A video last Monday. Any questions any of you guys have, ask me whatever you want. I'll answer them in the next Q&A video next Monday, okay? So this is part 2. Let's get started with the next question, which is from Jay Strada from Portland. Hello. Hola David, Jay Strada from Portland. I have a question. When I was around my narcissist in-laws, they made me cry a lot, and after a while I started to get headaches after crying. Well, it's almost a year, no contact, and still, if I cry, I get a pounding headache afterwards. Will this response ever go away? I used to cry before I met my in-laws and never had a headache. Is this CPTSD, and what can I do? Thank you, and hope you are doing good. Thank you. I'm doing well. Thanks for saying that. So, you know, this is medical. I'm not a doctor. I'd recommend you see your medical doctor and ask them. Okay? You want me to give a guess? My guess is this is stress-related, right? I think the two most common reasons we have headaches is dehydration and stress, tension and things like that. My guess is they cause you so much stress, and that's why you cry and that you get the headache. You know, CPTSD is a combination of all kinds of different symptoms and disorders and stuff like this. So, you know, you could have eating disorders and anxiety disorders and depression and headaches. Yeah, I mean, it's so stressful. This is so stressful. Two most common feelings associated with CPTSD is helplessness and hopelessness. And that could be very stressful and make you cry. And, you know, you said you used to cry before this and it didn't give you headaches. So my guess is it's the stress, and learn how to deal with stress. It looks like you may need to talk and heal more and start realizing that you aren't helpless and you aren't hopeless, and there are things you can do to self-soothe and take care of things that we feel like we're trapped in, you know. So keep healing, keep recovering, talk to people, find a professional. That would be my recommendation. If you're worried about the headaches, medically speaking, go see a medical doctor, okay? All right, hope that makes sense. Thank you. Donna, don't know where you're from. If you guys could please tell us your location. Anytime you guys ask a question, please give us your location. Thank you. So, I hope I can explain it well. My mother's mother is a sociopath narcissist. My mother is a narcissist. My son is a sociopath. I know, really F up. Well, the question, can you fully explain what is sociopath and narcissist? And what is the difference between them? I basically know about them. I just really love your intake from it. If you already did a video on it, please tell the video so I can watch it. I'm from New York. Oh, you did say where you're from. I'm sorry, Donna. You're from New York. Thank you. I really enjoy your commentary. Oh, forgot to mention, I've dated 2 narcissists. Shake my head. I guess I'm attractive. I attract them due to my childhood. Shake my head. Also, which one is more dangerous? Okay, so I've briefly spoken about this for sure. I actually have a couple funny videos I recommend watching. You guys remember them, and I should do a third one. Psychopaths, narcissists, and borderlines. Oh my! And the thumbnail has the three monkeys. So, and I kind of just give it's for fun. I kind of give a little bit difference, give you a little bit of difference on the difference. And psychopaths, you're gonna have the similar behavior as sociopaths. Okay. To put it in a nutshell, and let me say, I'm starting to come out with tons of sociopathy videos. Okay, because a lot of you guys don't realize that you are talking about sociopaths when you're describing these really nasty, covert narcissists. Okay, they're sociopaths, most likely. And I'm going to make tons of videos and explain this really well in the next, coming out real soon. So, in a nutshell, okay, sociopaths are narcissists. Narcissists are not sociopaths, okay? So you've got a narcissist, and a narcissist is the 9 criteria, right? And, you know, you've got the ego, and you've got the grandiosity and the entitlement and stuff like this. A sociopath is a narcissist too. So a sociopath has all those as well. but more. You want to know which one is more dangerous? A sociopath. Extremely more dangerous. Extremely more dangerous. A narcissist, you know, has that false ego stuck on themselves. They care about what they look like. They really care about status, their looks, things like this, okay? A sociopath, not so much. A sociopath has more masks. They're a mask to each person. They step over people to get what they want. The biggest thing here is they're antisocial. Now, I don't mean that they aren't social, like asocial. They're antisocial behavior, which means the things they do and act go against what most of us do, and they aren't aware of it. A narcissist is aware of social norms. A narcissist abides by most social norms. Sociopaths do not. Sociopaths don't understand or follow rules. Okay? If you go look at the sociopath that's stalking me on her channel, you'll see that she misspells words all the time. Horrible misspeller. Horrible. Now, I'm not saying anything about her intelligence. I'm talking about her education. This is very common with sociopaths. They might be really bad spellers. This is why. Imagine a child that can't follow rules going to school. Okay? That will cause major problems. If you can't follow rules, you cannot get a proper education, right? It causes a lot of problems. You're being sent home, out of class, disrupting class, things like this, in trouble, suspended, you know, all these things, and you're not getting the best education. Okay, so it's, and that's just super common. Sociopaths cannot follow rules, don't want to, they don't believe that we should, they don't see a need for them, and they don't think that any of that stuff applies to them. A narcissist understands that. A narcissist understands, and they want to look good. Where a sociopath doesn't understand it, and they look horrible, and they don't get it. They don't get it. Like the sociopath stalking me. Her channel is just straight garbage. It's all garbage. Just videos of abusing people, of accusing everyone. This person's a narcissist, that person's a narcissist, you're a bad person, they're a bad person. Poor me, poor me. Everyone in the comment section swearing and saying nasty stuff about people, talking crap. It's just garbage. And she has no clue. She thinks that's a good thing. She thinks that looks good. She thinks that she's in a fight with someone and she's winning if mass people are being gross. It's just disgusting. But there again, doesn't understand that we don't do that. You know, she thinks it's acceptable because there's enough sick people in this community that attract to it and they accept it. Okay, so she thinks it's accepted. She doesn't understand that if you show her channel to anyone in society, any normal people, they'll just be like, ooh, ugh, 5 seconds, gross. How does anyone believe that? You know what I mean? She doesn't get it. Sociopaths don't get it. They don't get that they look atrocious. So, real common, if you think someone's a narcissist, but they behave so bad, and everyone's watching them, and you're just like, oh my God, don't you feel ashamed of yourself? No. None at all. And they'll give you a good reason why they're doing it, and you're just like, that's not a good reason. Hope that makes sense. Okay? Rules, things like that don't apply to them. Narcissists understand this. Okay? Hope that makes sense. Ask me more if you have more questions about it, and stay tuned for my sociopath videos. It's me, Becca, from Cali again. Hello, Becca. I wanted to ask your opinion on art therapy after abuse. There are a few videos on the matter, and as an artist, I can say it can be a positive coping mechanism and help channel energy into something visual. And if it isn't too forward, to ask your own favorite colors. Thank you. Oh, thank you for asking. No, it's not too forward. I think my favorite colors, I love colors. I mean, I just love colors, period. I love bright colors. Here's my board, my, bright pink. I love bright colors, but I think my favorite colors is like blue and yellow. Blue and yellow, my two favorite colors together. I love them. Thanks for asking. And man, that is awesome. The thing about art, the thing about music and art and writing, it's creative, you guys. It's creative. So you're not following what everyone tells you to do. And there aren't expectations. You see? It's the real free thinking. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. And a lot of disordered people aren't very creative, and I'm sure you can imagine why. So that's great. Thank you for sharing, Becca. That's awesome. Thank you. Julia, I don't think you say where you're from, so if you guys could please tell us your locations when you ask questions. Thank you. Can a narcissist be obsessed and stalk someone that never became an intimate partner because that person reminds them of the abused caregiver in childhood? I suppose so, sure. This individual continues to stalk with his intimate partner and her family. It is beyond anything I've encountered. I had an ex that was a narcissist years ago, so I did have an understanding and grasp on narcissism. But this is truly bizarre. I thought narcissists only stalk former intimate partners. Your videos are the best, David. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. Here's what I'm talking about. This is a sociopath, okay? This is a sociopath. A sociopath will believe that you did them wrong, and they'll smile and not say anything about it and try to ruin your life behind closed doors, and they'll obsess on it. And they could do this for the rest of your life. This isn't what narcissists do, guys. And how they're stalking someone that you were never even intimate with, that you just remind them of someone, I doubt that. The number one reason why people do this is because they're sociopaths. They're antisocial. But the number one reason they do it is they think you know what they are and they're afraid of you telling people. So does that apply to you? Could that apply? Even if it doesn't make sense right away, think about it, okay? It's gonna if you don't know sociopaths, you're gonna be absolutely alarmed and shocked and makes no sense and not understand it, what they're doing. Once you learn about sociopaths, everything makes sense. They're textbook, okay? So just like the person stalking me and harassing me and smear campaigning me on the YouTube channel, hate to keep using that, but it's such a beautiful example. It's right there in front of you. You guys can see it. The only reason I knew her is she asked me to help her with her channel, her brand new channel, and I did. I saw a lot of bad, gross behavior I didn't care for, and I told her, I can't know you anymore. And she knew. She knew I knew. So she's been just trashing me, saying I'm an uncertified coach and lying and saying I'm abusing other people. She's making up scenarios and emails, crazy stuff. But she has to, in her mind, she has to show everyone that I'm the sociopath, not her. She's so deathly afraid I'm going to expose her in this community. She doesn't realize that her behavior is exposing herself, okay? So this stuff is sociopathic. It's antisocial behavior, big time. We don't like this. People don't do this. Normal people don't do this. Narcissists don't do this much, okay? No. This is obsession. This is paranoia. This is trying to have control. A sociopath wants control over you in every situation, okay? Best thing you can do, Julia, is not let them have control. No communication whatsoever, no matter what. If you want to fight this stuff, fight it, not with them, but around them. So you get you contact police, you get a lawyer, stuff like this. Find out your rights, okay? Get a stalking lawyer, get a lawyer that a defamation lawyer, a slander lawyer, stuff like this. This kind of stuff you want to look into, okay? Good luck, Julia. Don't crack. Have people around you telling you you're a good person, okay? Good luck. SB. I have cousins like that. Okay. So you're commenting on this video. I have cousins like that. I don't know if they're sociopaths. Also, David, I have a question. Those incest marriages, are they sociopathic? Well, sure, you can say it's sociopathic. I mean, every single person in the world has some degree of sociopathy in them. Incestual marriages. Wow. I think it's real easy to say that they can't have relationships with other people. Something I notice about sociopaths is they talk huge on being loyal. They want to be loyal to some person, one person, and they want people to be loyal to them. Maybe that's something they find within the family. That maybe they feel that kind of loyalty. But I'm going to say right now, anybody that has sexual problems like this, anybody that is a pedophile, that rapes people, that has incestual family relationships is disordered as hell. They've got to be. They've just got to be. You can't possibly really care about people you know. And here again, I mean, this kind of things, you know, if they have feelings for the other person, they say they have feelings and stuff like this, then they don't even understand what their feelings are. They don't have, you know, morality. But sociopathic, yes, in the sense that it's antisocial because it crosses a very strong social norm, doesn't it? I mean, to the point where I believe we might have even made it a law not to do that. But yeah, extremely antisocial. And for them to do it out in the open is very sociopathic because here again, right, they don't know how bad it looks. They don't understand that we don't like that. And they need people. So they don't want to look that crazy. They just don't care, and they don't believe rules should apply, and they don't understand them. That would be very sociopathic, sure. Are they sociopaths? I don't know. Crazy. That's just disgusting. And, you know, I hope there's no children suffering. Next question from Sean. Maybe you tell us where you're from. Sean's... Oh, I'm sorry, Amber. Amber from Florida. Hi, Amber. Hi, David. Thank you for your amazing videos. I think they saved my life. Oh, good. Thank you. This is Amber from Florida. I was discarded from a sociopath who knew far well what he had planned before discard. Yes, he did. He used to sing little songs like Strawberry Fields, Let Me Take You Down, Nothing Is Real, and snicker to himself in my presence. Didn't really understand the relation until he replaced me and discarded casually, coldly, and abruptly. Nothing about the honeymoon is real, and with it great humiliation and deep felt heartbreak that I have come to know what has been done to me. It's been 4 months. What should I expect when it comes to hoovering from a sociopath advanced? Do sociopaths usually hoover in a negative way with harassment? David, if this man who is my best friend could leave me without any regard for closure or understanding, I do not see how a person like this would ever dare contact me. I've gone no contact, blocking social media and phone. If you've exposed them and you know damn well what they are and you've let them know this and you've told other people, chances are they're going to leave you alone forever. If they feel that you've really screwed them over and really hurt them and did a number on them and they seek revenge, then they're going to come back and try and hurt you. Realize that, what was I going to say here? He totally planned all this if he's a sociopath. Absolutely. They use people completely. So can they come back and use you for something else again? Then he might do it. Do you know what he is and told everybody? Might leave you alone. Is he super mad and angry at you and wants revenge? Probably come back. I hope that makes sense. What I always say to everybody is just tell yourself they are going to come back, and what are you going to do? No need to be scared, Amber, okay? No need to be scared. Take control of the situation. That's always the best thing to do is have control. And you do have control. You're the one in control because you don't want anything from him. He wants something from you if he contacts you again. You have to be the one that opens that door, answers the phone, reads it. Don't do any of that stuff. Stay in control, okay? If he does contact you or anything again, call the police. See if they'll do anything. Get a lawyer. Find out your rights, okay? Talk to somebody. Get help. You need people. You need people in your life, okay? You need people that support you. Good luck. Hello from California. Hello. My question is, how is transition for you from narcissist to healthy relationship? I guess you're asking me, how was it? Great. Great. Best thing I could have done is take a long, long break and feel like there's no pressure. Feel like I don't have to date, right? I don't have to date anybody. I can stay single. I'm happy single. Tell myself that. I told myself that. You're great being single. I got comfortable being single and it was okay. Eventually I started just getting healthier and feeling so much better. And I wanted to share my life with somebody else. And then I was interested in dating again. I had met somebody and it was great, you know. There's a lot involved in this, guys. You have to fix yourself. So learning how to meet your emotional needs, getting rid of shame and guilt, stuff like this is great. And when you meet someone else, it's fantastic. When you meet someone else that is genuine, that is not a predator and doesn't want something from you, it is beautiful. Okay? I highly recommend it. Give yourself a chance. Don't close the door on that. Don't tell yourself that the whole world sucks. Don't tell yourself that you're going to have a miserable relationship. You're doing that because you've had miserable relationships your whole life. The chance is there. The opportunity is there. It's up to you. Okay? Thank you for asking. Next question. Shay from Tahoe. Hello, Shay. My intuition told me that he was bad news from day one, but I ignored it. The first time he asked me out for dinner, my first thought was not to accept. That something about him didn't seem good, but I went anyway. His love bombing pressured me to turn off my intuition, thinking I was being silly. Told yourself he was a good person. Whenever you're in his presence, constantly felt danger. You felt danger all the time. Like a wild animal, hair standing up. You never felt 100% at ease. Never felt comfortable. Deep feelings that I was in danger. Never physically abused or hit you, but you woke up once in the middle of the night and his hand clenched on my throat, on your throat. Although he was totally asleep. Do others feel similar gut feelings about their not? Yes, absolutely. And I talk about this all the time. Red flags, red flag. We always think that red flags are, oh, we're observing someone and that kind of behavior. I'm watching someone hit someone. So that's a red flag, right? It's not that apparent. It's not that obvious. We talk about gut instinct. It's your feelings, guys. It's your feelings. You feel this. What happens? You feel nervous. You feel like you got to talk up, speak up, say something. You feel like you have to leave. Okay? These are what I'm talking about. These are red flags. Okay? It's about your feelings and that you need to feel better. You need to fix that, not them. You can allow them. You can give them a chance to fix it. You can say, hey, I don't like your answer. I feel a little weird about what you just said. I feel a little uncomfortable. I feel dangerous. I feel scared. You can do that if you want, and then it's their job. I mean, it's not their job, but if they, they've got to make you feel better, and if they don't, then it's time to remove yourself, okay? So this is what it's about. You guys all felt that there's something dangerous or something weird or something not right, and you convince yourself otherwise. You listen to them. Not how it works. I don't care what anybody else does or says. All I care about is how you feel about it. Okay, so I don't care. You feel weird about someone. You feel dangerous. Someone hurt you. You feel bad, negative. You've got to fix that. You do, not them. You have to fix that. And by telling them, hey, I feel this way, and they say, okay, and they do something, they do cartwheels, whatever makes you feel better, great. If they say, oh, yeah, no, I'm sorry, blah, 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 and you don't feel better, there's still a problem, okay? So, yeah, completely. You got to trust yourself, and that's something that we learned not to do. We learn to not trust ourselves. We learn to listen to our other people tell us how to feel and what to think. And we ignore how we feel, don't we? We ignore fear. Everyone, you guys know your fears. What are you afraid of, Oh, that big test. Oh, that, I'm gonna lose my job. Oh, somebody doesn't like me. Oh, we've got these fears and we carry them around with us and we don't face them. We've got to listen to how our body feels. We've got to listen to it. Dive into that. Find out the source and fix it. By doing this, you won't have fears with you anymore. Okay? Just by concentrating on your fears, they go down. Ignoring your fears, they go up. I know it sounds weird, huh? You think it's the other way around, but it's not. Don't ignore stuff. Don't ever ignore your feelings. Okay? Thanks, guys. That's it. That's the end of part 2. That's the end of all the Q&As. So, if you can, again, share this information, okay? It really helps people find it. There's people out there that need help. All you got to do is click a button. You might save their life, okay? A lot of people committing suicide with this stuff, guys. Thousands a year are killing themselves because they don't know what to do. There's no help. They don't know there's help. Okay? So, help. Push this stuff. Click that button. Get it out there, okay? It helps to promote my video and support it by thumbs up. Things like that, okay? Thanks, guys. Go ahead and ask me anything you want, and I'll answer them in the next Q&A, and I'll see you next Monday. Take care. Love yourself first. Bye.